Ballerina. Budget $75 million. Box office $36 million. Estimated loss around $60 million. Ana de Armas stars in Ballerina, a John Wick spin-off that forgot the one thing people actually cared about. John Wick. Lionsgate tried to expand the universe without Keanu Reeves. I mean, he's there, but he's not the lead. Hoping stylish choreography and a new assassin could carry the story. It opened with a decent $17 million weekend but crashed 65% the following week. Fans weren't buying it. Online forums were flooded with one sentiment: no Keanu? Well, no ticket. Lionsgate, already struggling after a string of duds, had pinned its 2025 hopes on this. Now they're in survival mode, splitting from stars and allegedly looking for a buyer. And with Legendary Pictures circling, this could be Lionsgate's last standalone movie before being absorbed completely.
She sent you here to kill me?
That's up to you. Or you can leave. Your choice.
Cleaner. Budget $25 million. Box office $1.1 million. Estimated loss around $23 million. This was meant to be Daisy Ridley's gritty comeback. In Cleaner, she plays a PTSD-ridden window washer caught in a corporate hostage crisis.
Put it down.
Directed by Casino Royale's Martin Campbell and co-starring Clive Owen, it should have worked. But with a generic plot and a trailer that screamed Die Hard clone, it had no identity. Worse, its US release was microscopic, just 300 screens, and nearly zero marketing. Even in the UK, where British thrillers tend to perform decently, it vanished without a trace. Ridley's post-Star Wars struggles continue, and this one will sting for everyone involved.
Sorry!
Megan 2.0. Budget $20 million. Box office $37 million. Estimated break-even point $60 million. Basically, losses are around $20 million. Blumhouse should have left well enough alone. The original Megan became a cultural meme and a box office sleeper hit. So they rushed the sequel and then got weird with it. Megan 2.0 leaned away from horror into action drama. They redesigned the character, toned down the kills, and aimed for a broader PG-13 crowd.
What the hell is this? You put me in this plastic Teletubby?
Prove you can be trusted, maybe we'll give you an upgrade.
In the process, they stripped out what made Megan fun. Jason Blum even admitted it. We treated her like Superman, but we forgot people liked her because she was creepy and chaotic, not a hero. The movie underperformed at $37 million worldwide, and with inflated marketing costs, it didn't come close to recouping. A classic case of a studio misreading its audience.
You've been here this whole time.
Well, I've been many places. But yes, I've been keeping an eye on you. You should have upgraded your file security.
Why are you still here?
The Surfer. Budget $5 million. Box office $2.2 million. Estimated loss around $3 million. Nicolas Cage returned to his indie roots with his psychological beach thriller. And it might be his strangest performance in years.
I told you to wait up in the car park.
I want my surfboard.
Okay. I'm sure it's just a mix-up. Is it one of these?
Dude, that's my board, and I want it back.
In The Surfer, Cage plays a father battling hostile local surfers over access to waves. Yes, the film is surreal, slow-burning, and increasingly violent. With Cage slipping into madness, critics loved it, praising the tension in Cage's raw performance. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 86% fresh, but audiences were confused and disappointed. It holds just a 46% audience score. It opened in 880 theaters, which is too wide for indie buzz, but too narrow for mainstream traction. With zero viral momentum and a confusing trailer, it flopped hard. Black Bag. Budget $60 million. Box office $42 million. Estimated loss around $30 million. How do you lose money with Cate Blanchett, Michael Fassbender, and Pierce Brosnan in a spy thriller directed by Steven Soderbergh? Ask Universal. Black Bag had all the ingredients of an adult prestige hit. Fassbender plays an intelligence officer whose wife, played by Blanchett, is one of several suspects in a cyber espionage operation involving a weaponized AI virus called Severus. Critics were raving, 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. The writing was tight, the plot thrilling, and David Coop's script even consulted real spies. But audiences didn't show. Released mid-summer against louder competition and dumped into VOD after 17 days, it never stood a chance. Soderbergh, disillusioned, said this was a make-or-break movie for mid-budget adult films. And sadly, it broke.
To be with someone in this business, this is how. You each know what you know, and you know what you'll do, and you never discuss certain things again. I watch her, I assume she watches me.
My God, that's so hot.
Opus, budget $10 million. Box office $2 million. Estimated loss around $8 million. This A24 film starred John Malkovich as a mysterious, reclusive rock star debuting his first album in 30 years at a haunted press event. Sounds awesome, right? Unfortunately, it wasn't. Despite original songs by Nile Rodgers and The Dream and a concept dripping with intrigue, reviews out of Sundance were lukewarm. Critics called it self-indulgent and style over substance. A24, perhaps seeing the writing on the wall, barely promoted it. It opened in 1,700 theaters with no buzz and evaporated within 2 weeks. Another example of an indie film with a cool pitch but no execution. Our audience.
What is it that you guys do?
Would you like to see?
What the is this?
The Legend of Ochi, budget $10 million. Box office $3.5 million. Estimated loss around $7 million. A24 tried something different. Again, this is from A24, a fantasy adventure film for kids. The Legend of Ochi follows Yuri, a girl who befriends a lost magical creature and sets out to reunite it with its family. On paper, it's E.T. meets Princess Mononoke. In practice, well, it didn't just click. Critics were mixed. Some praised the visuals, others criticized the slow pacing and lack of dialogue. A24's marketing leaned heavily into art house for families, which confused both demographics. Parents didn't trust it, and cinephiles weren't interested in a children's movie. Because of that, it flopped.
Excuse me,
The Shrouds, budget $5 million. Box office $830,000. Estimated loss around $4 million. David Cronenberg returns with The Shrouds, a somber, sci-fi-infused meditation on death and grief. Vincent Cassel stars as a man who creates a burial tech that lets you livestream your loved one's corpse decaying underground. Yep. It's as unsettling as it sounds. The premise intrigued critics but alienated audiences. Many expected the body of horror thriller and got a slow, philosophical drama instead. It premiered at Cannes to a muted response, then landed quietly in limited release. Cronenberg himself admitted it might be his swan song. It would be arrogant to keep making films if people don't care. Criterion picked it up, but for general audiences, it was a total miss.
I'd like to see her.
Would you? You fire up the GraveTech app that you've downloaded from our website. What you're seeing is Shroud Cam.
That's 8 minutes. Thank you for watching. Like the video and don't forget to subscribe for more flops.